Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to basically do a quick unboxing of a microphone that I'm going to try to use it for voiceovers. Now I have been looking for microphones and they are very expensive, and the problem is I can't really afford to get one really expensive right now. So I've been looking for something I can use on my phone, on my PC, and this is basically the only one that I sort of looked at. I thought this seems interesting. It seems like a big enough microphone, but you don't want a tiny little one that sounds like one of those gaming microphones. You want something that actually gives you the full voice and clear voice as possible. So right now, as I'm talking to you, it's actually on my mobile itself, so it's not really on a microphone. So we'll do the comparison from what you can hear on my mobile doing this video compared to a microphone that I can use, that I can actually clip on. As you can see, I can actually clip on to anywhere I want, have it close to me, hanging over anywhere, and do all the voiceovers on the computer. Now I can't even pronounce the name on here. Lavalier is the brand. Now I got this from Amazon. It's a clip-on microphone. So what I'll do, I'll give you full details of how much it was and everything on the description on the video. It's a lightweight, portable, large compatibility, plug and play, upgrade noise cancellation techniques, omnidirectional technology, personal studio recording quality. There are some specifications on here. I'll just put it close up to you so you can see it. Now this, I haven't tested it yet to see how well it works. So this is going to be the first time I'm going to be doing this. It is made in China, as many things are. So I'll just do a quick unboxing and see how it looks and give you a bit of description of what it looks like. And then we'll put it on the phone. It's supposed to be plug and play, and see how well it works. So keep the box there. Comes in a little pouch. And it's quite tiny, just like the headphone ones. It comes with two mic covers or muffs or whatever they're called, two of these. So I'll put this back in here so we don't lose it. It's a simple clip-on, like those tie clip-ons. It's quite hard to use, but it will clip on, as you can see. The length of the cable, if I'm right, I'm just got a ruler here, I don't even know. Plus I'll say 180, 90, 226 centimeter in total in length. So it's quite large length to use. What I'm going to do now is, now you've seen the microphone, I'm going to connect it to my mobile phone and see how well it works. Okay. So the microphone is close up and I'm having problem understanding if it is recording from the phone or is it recording from this, because I did put it far away and it hasn't changed, the sound hasn't changed. So I'm going to do a little tap test. That should pick that up. It should quite easily pick that up. And also, what I haven't shown you probably a close up is when I take this off. It's quite a nice looking microphone there. I mean, it looks got the holes in the right place here. The sensor must be on the top. And it comes off quite easily, that bit. But it's putting it back on. It's always going to be a tough one to do. There we go, it's back in. So I made all the movement here to see if it's actually picking up from this or is it actually the phone is picking up from. It's interesting because this does say recording audio or through USB mic as I'm recording this, but what it doesn't pick up is when I'm talking close up. This is the closest I can make my mic go to without eating it. And let's put it a meter away to see if it sounds any different at all, just further away as possible. So that's further away. So I don't know if it's picking up from the mic or the phone, but on the screen it did appear to say that it was picking up from the USB microphone. Unless this USB microphone is brilliant, I don't know where it's picking up from. It does sound quite good. Now I've been having some problem. I used it on a Hawaii phone P30 Pro and the mic seems to be working fine currently. And I try to use on my Note 9 using the standard camera on there, which I couldn't get any success from that at all. This microphone doesn't work with that for some reason. It just seems to pick up the mic that's on the camera itself. But I'll find a workaround. I had another app, it's called Gimbal Pro, which I use the recording on my gimbal with, and that seems to have picked up the mic perfectly fine. So as you can see the testing, if I just tap on it. So now we'll do some quick test with this on the phone itself. So right now it's about 30 centimeters away, and if I just leave it there, this is how it sounds. So testing, 1, 2, 3, close up. This is testing, 1, 2, 3, very, very close, right next to the mouth. Now I'm going to put it about a meter away and see how that sounds from a meter away. So if I just leave it on the side far as possible, I just get it in the right place. Okay, now I'm about a meter away right now, so let's see how this sounds. So if I face away from the mic, okay, testing, facing away, testing, facing towards the mic, which is a meter away. So let's see how this sounds with this mic. So far, I mean, sound I've seen, I've heard is rather good. I must say I'll be using that over a headset mic, which sounds very tinny and it doesn't give a clear volume of my voice. So hopefully this will resolve the problem. The next test that I will be doing, let's bring the mic a bit closer because it's not meant to be this far away, I don't think. So here's a small mic, as you can see. Next test that I will be doing is basically to see how well does it work when I do voiceovers on the computer. That's a different test. Right now I'm just trying to get this mic to work with the phone, where I could be out and about somewhere, and if I want to get a good sound, close-up sound, instead of the phone being quite far away. It's about 2 meters long in length, this wire is, so it should help to get that good sound. If I just clip it on, it should work quite well. So this is what I'm going to use this for, and this mic seems to have done quite a good job so far. We'll test on the computer and see how that works. Trying to see how the test is for outside. So the lorry's going to go past. Let's see if he picks that up or not. That's a very loud. So I'll put the mic on my chest, and there's a bit of wind blowing here. So how do I show you how much wind is blowing? But it's blowing, some wind is blowing. So I'm going to see if that picks up the wind a lot or not, because outside recording is quite important. It's not the windiest day, but you know, we'll see how well it works on a windy day. Another car going by, so it's picked that up. Okay, so that went past, and there's another car coming, so let's see how it sounds with the cars going past us. So can you pick that up, yes or no? We'll find out shortly. Because I'm outside, it's slightly windy, but it's not really enough to test it. We'll have to do a manual test, maybe with a fan going off, and we'll try that next. Outside noise, I think came out quite alright, so we'll test it with a fan this time with a different speed, and this is another review that I'll be doing about this fan later. It's an amazing fan for sunny day. It comes in twos and you can put it around your neck, and it's really cool, and it moves around in different angles. You can see, you can stand it up, and it's really cool. It lasts for ages. Anyway, I'll come back to that one later, but let's do a fan test with the sound or the wind test with this. Having to do babysitting as well. Let's try at the same time. Let's see if I can get this done. So turn the fan on, and it's on setting 1, as you can see on the LCD screen. Close up, leaving the mic where it is and moving away slowly. It's like a light wind breeze, which was probably outside as you saw earlier on. The problem is the noise of the fan itself is a bit of a problem. Close up. I'm going to put a second level. Moving it away. And speeding up and bring it closer. to get a full effect of the noise straight on. So this is right, so I'm going to do it from the top, so it's a different angle this time. The high speed fan going off. It's the thumping sort of noise I'm going to be hearing for. I know the noise of the fan is quite loud. And this is a stormy day. Going from the side to the front, the side, and lifting up from the side. If it was a windy, stormy day, I would have seen how it was near a sea would have been the perfect test, but I don't live near a sea, I'm afraid, so this is the best I could do. Hopefully it'll make sense. Thank you. So, let's turn this off now. So here you go, that's my wind test to see how well this mic performs under wind. If you hear a lot of thundering sort of noise, that probably tells you how bad it is. But it was quite fast, and it does blow very hard on this fan, so hopefully we'll see how well that sounds as well. So I'll give you samples of all those. My next test that I was going to do is on the computer, see how well does it record on a computer for voiceover. That's the main purpose for this mic, and if that works really well, then I've got a good mic here, and I would recommend it to others as well. But so far I couldn't use it on my normal phone camera, Note 9, for some reason. I don't know, it says it's picking up from the USB mic, but it doesn't seem to do as well until I use this app, which seems to be working really well on this mic. Hello, this is a voiceover test. I'll be putting this voiceover on top of a video just to show you something that's interesting that I'll be reviewing later when I get a bit more time, to be honest. But this is basically a water fountain, a solar water fountain. It continuously stays on. And also, I think what I've noticed about this is the solar power itself, it doesn't have to be full sun to make it work. As you can see, it's a dull day and still working. And I'll review that later, but as this is a voiceover test. Just want to see how this sounds when I put it on as a normal voiceover that I might be doing in the future. What I am noticing about this voiceover that I'm trying to do over this video is that there are some microphone is still picking up some static noise in the background, which makes it a bit difficult. So I don't know if the quality as it seems. I suppose you do get what you pay for. So yeah, as far as I can tell, there are some static on this, but it's usable. It's sort of better, I would say, than the headset, but at the same time this will have to do the job for now. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully you consider subscribing. Thank you.